Underground, an organization that's been around for over 6 years, a group that was based off originality and kept growing from the moment it was created. The original leader, D, was the first one to start this movement. His main deck was an Yugioh deck, and he disassembled his main deck, and he gave a little of his strength to each one of the main members of Underground. So now I've made it my mission to gather these 5 Yugioh pieces back together and get the role of the next Underground leader.
Hey John, you must know why I came here.
Yeah, that one little thing we had settled down with.
Yep. So, let's get to business already.
Let's...
Okay, so John, since you know I didn't come here for no reason, I came here for your Yugioh piece. I want your Yugioh piece. The signed one from D, not any other normal Yu-Gi-Oh card.
I need this. I got this right here.
That's exactly what I came here for. Alright, so John, first, I'll put up my 2 pieces against your piece of Yugioh. Alright, John, cut my deck. I'll cut yours. Best of luck to you. So John, let this begin.
Game on.
So it's time for me to now get your key. Alright, since I have 2 keys and you only have 1 key, I'll make the first move. I draw. Alright, so our first thing is set 2 cards face down. Now I'll summon my Reborn Tengu. Okay, that's my move. Your turn, John.
I'll start things off, Anthony, by playing 2 cards face down. Next I do is I play Into the Void, which allows me to draw an additional card once I have 3 or more cards in my hand. Next I do is I'll activate my Infinity Launcher. Set a card on my end phase. I have to discard my entire hand for its aftermath effect. And I'll end my turn.
Leaving yourself wide open for an attack was not smart. I draw. Summon up my Snipe Hunter. I'll next use this effect, discarding a card to destroy your Infinity Launcher.
Ha! You missed!
It's not a total miss. I discard my Fabled Cerebral, which will special summon itself. Next to is I'll sync my Fabled Cerebral with my Reborn Tengu, and I'll synchro summon my Bryonic Dragon of the Ice Barrier. And I said you'll pay for leaving yourself defenseless. Don't forget my Reborn Tengu when you send to the graveyard. I get another one just to bring out from my deck down. I'll first attack you with Snipe Hunter. Now for a little bit more pain, Reborn Tengu. Attack him for 17 now. Bryonic. Attack him and take him supersonic. You'll pay for that. I'll activate my Royal Decree. I was expecting you to throw a trap card when I attacked you, but might as well not activate any trap cards at all.
Not so fast, Anthony. I got something just for that. Activate Dark Bride.
No biggie. I lose a card, I get a card. Doesn't affect me at all.
Draw. Anthony, you have to watch out now. Where I drew my ace to my deck, Infernity Archfiend. When I have no cards in my hand, I get to look for one Infernity card in my deck and add it to my hand. I guess I'll click Infernity Beetle. As I activate from my back row, Infernity Inferno. With Infernity Inferno's ability, I'm allowed send up to 2 cards from my hand to the graveyard. And for each one, I'm allowed to send a number of Infinity Monsters from my deck to the graveyard. And I'll send Infinity Necromancers to the grave with it. What you should know about Infinity Launcher's ability. By triggering itself, I'm allowed to search out for any 2 Infinity Monsters in my graveyard. With it, I usually bring back Infinity Destroyer and Necromancer. Now I use Necromancer's ability, while I have no cards in my hand. I'm allowed to special summon 1 Infinity monster, and I choose Infinity Beetle. With Infinity Beetle's ability, when I have no cards in my hands, I'm allowed to chuck it in order to bring field from my deck 2 Infinity Beetles. See? Destroyer with the Beetle. Alright, summon 100-Eyed Dragon. And I sink the rest of my monsters in order to form Mistworm. Okay, send back your Reborn Tengu, Snipe Hunter, and your back row card.
Why wouldn't you bring back my Bionic?
Let's just say I have a little trick up my sleeve.
I'm gonna chain my Book of Moon on your 100 Eyes that you just summoned this turn. And don't forget that you also bounce back my Reborn Tengu, which means he left the field, which means I get to bring out another one to replace him.
Just for that, I'm going to attack your Bionic with Mistworm.
You'll pay for that. No one destroys my favorite Synchro and gets away with it. Not my Bionic. But my first move is I'll play my Fabled Chowa by discarding a Fable. And the Fables I'll discard will be the Fabled Ganassia, which will also special summon itself. And I'll also normal summon my Snipe Hunter. I'll next do is I'll discard my Spore for a shot at Snipe Hunter to take out your face down card.
Oh man, you got me.
I'll next do is, because remember, I still have 2 more cards, and I plan on getting rid of those 2 Synchro monsters of yours. I'll next do is discard my Reborn Tengu, you bounce back to my hand. Since I've already used 3 already, I have no more use for it. So I'll just use it for Snipe Hunter's effect to hopefully take out your 100 Eyes.
You missed me, Anthony.
So what I'm going to do is I'll discard my Sangan now to use Snipe Hunter's effect 1 more time, this time to hopefully take down your 100 Eyes Dragon.
No. 100 Eyes. Destroyed one of my ace cards, Anthony. You'll regret that.
I'll next do is I'll sync my Fabled Chowa with my Reborn Tengu. Alright, this time I'll Synchro Summoning. Since I have no hand, I'll bring out my Fabled Raging. So now I draw 2 cards. I activate my Foolish Burial, and I'll use its effect to dump my Fabled Kushana to the grave. Now this is the last card I have in my hand, and attacking you for game and getting my 5 pieces of Exodia that D had, and then I will hopefully be the new leader of Underground. I will discard my Phantom Sky Blaster to the grave, to destroy your Mistworm.
You're still missing, Anthony. Why are you probably trying?
I have nothing else. I have no hand, no back row, just my 3 monsters. Alright, so I can't do anything. I end my turn.
Draw. Anthony, you just sealed your own fate by not trying to destroy my monster enough time. I drew into Monster Reborn. Revive back, 100 Eyes Dragon. Now I use 100 Eyes ability. Removing graveyard, Infinity Necromancer. I have no cards in my hand. I can special summon 1 Infinity monster from the graveyard. And I choose Infinity Archfiend. I'm allowed to search out 1 Infinity card from my deck to the hand. I'll search out for my Infinity Mirage. I normal summon him. With his ability, I'm allowed to special summon him by chucking himself for 2 Infinity monsters from my graveyard. And here's where the fun really begins, Anthony. As I bring back Infinity Beetle and Destroyer, I'm also going to sink again this turn. Infinity Doom Dragon. This one, attack Snipe Hunter.
Okay. I can take that. No biggie.
100 odds. Annihilate his Fatal Raging.
Okay. You did destroy my Fatal Raging. It's still not over.
Archfiend, attack Inertia.
No!
Infernity Doom Dragon. Obliterate Anthony and make me one step closer to being the next leader of Underground.
Anthony, was that you?
It's time. I sense Anthony and John are doomed.
It isn't over, John. Until the last life point I have left, I will win this duel. I draw. Exactly what I needed. I activate my Dark Hole spell card. Destroy all your monsters. And since you have no back row to stop that, they're all gonna go.
How could you do that? You're destroying my own favorite monsters.
So I have nothing else I can do, so I end my turn.
Alright. Hey Anthony. Time for me to summon my invincible defender and guardian of my infirmities. Meet Infernity Guardian! Infernity Guardian, attack! I'll end my turn from there, Anthony.
I draw. Speaking of guardians, I think I just drew my own. I'll normal summon my fabled Grimrow. Come on out, lady. Now, Grimrow, attack his Infernity Guardian.
I can take all the attacks you can bring, Anthony, and I'll still stand with this guardian at my side.
Yeah, but your life points won't.
I guess I'll return this back to my deck for the effective play spread zombie that I sent for my first turn.
You sent Plaguebearer to the graveyard all this time? Damn.
Bring that back. The synchro with Guardian in order to form my Brionic of my own. Now, attack Grimmer.
Fine, you destroyed my fabled Grimrow. I take it easily 600 life point damage. I draw. I'll play Monster Reborn. And to be honest, I don't have anything crazy in my graveyard, but I know you do. Alright, so let's see what card I'll be taking from your precious graveyard. Nice cards. I'll be picking this card. Oh, you'll see in a second. I will special summon your Infernity Doom Dragon, but this time on my side of the field. Now, since I could use Infernity Doom Dragon's effect to destroy your Brionic and making you take half of its attack points, I'm in a generous mood today. Since I know I'm pretty much going to get your key now, I will attack your Brionic Dragon of the Ice Barrier.
This can't be.
Remember, I have nothing else besides my Infernity Doom Dragon of yours. I will end my turn.
I'll set one card face down on my turn.
I draw. I'll use my Fable Kushano's effect from the graveyard, discarding my Fable Lurry, which will special summon itself. All I'll next do is I'll summon Kushano. I will sync my Kushano with my Lurry for a level 4. So I'll bring out my Fabled Unicorn. And since we both have 0 cards, well, your card effects are negated and destroyed. Unicorn, attack John directly for game.
Alright, Anthony. It's all good with me.
Okay, so my piece of D's collection.
Hey, Paul. I fear that Anthony's back. And you know if Anthony's back, Underground's back. And you know what that means.